The Elimination Chamber is upon us. We're breaking down the matches, predicting winners, and diving deep into Cody Rhodes' impossible decision regarding The Rock. Is he about to sell his soul for power? It's Theory Elimination Chamber.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's going to be the biggest battleground in the history of our sport.
let's go, let's try to win this. He is broken in half.
But I'm better than you,
And you know it. You want some? Come get some.
Acknowledge me.
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the Wrestling Universe Channel's podcast, where pro wrestling fans discuss what we love, pro wrestling. So as always, if it's your first time listening in, we, the Wrestling Universe Channel, would like to thank you for taking the time to listen. And if you have returned, we want to give you a special shout out of thanks for sticking around the Wrestling Universe Channel. We invite you to follow us on YouTube and Spotify. Links below.
Yada, yada, yada.
Today is Theory Elimination Chamber. This is the 15th Elimination Chamber event and will be taking place on Saturday, March 1st at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The event will air via Peacock and Netflix, and as we record this Theory episode on the last day of February 2025, we've got a stacked card with some serious WrestleMania 41 implications. Will the chamber matches shake up the WrestleMania title picture? Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride.
Get on with it.
First up, it's Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus teaming up against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Tiffany Stratton is on the rise. WWE is building her as the next big thing, and having her team with a legend like Trish Stratus is a major boost for Tiffany. Nia Jax's destruction tour continues. Whether she wins or loses, somebody is leaving on a stretcher. The question remains, who will it be at Elimination Chamber? Candice LeRae's role? Either she's gonna eat the pin in this match, or, wild thought, she turns on Nia Jax because she's tired of being overlooked. But here's an interesting thought. What if Trish Stratus is taken out before the match? How interesting would it be if Charlotte Flair would be Trish's replacement and to team with her WrestleMania 41 opponent? Of course, that happening would be slim to none because it is Trish Stratus's hometown. But really, Charlotte does have beef with several women in this match. Besides the growing tensions with Tiffany, Charlotte has had legitimate stiff matches through the years with Nia Jax, and Charlotte has also handed Trish Stratus a defeat back in 2019, forcing Trish into retirement. But I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte does get involved, and most likely to mess with Tiffany Stratton in a post-match appearance, or even maybe costing Tiffany and Trish the match. But the Wrestling Universe Channel predicts that Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus will win this tag team match. It's Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match. When we see this match again, we instantly think of that scene from Spaceballs.
Pongo's review of Rocky 5000.
To be honest, it feels like that. How many more times are we going to see Kevin Owens face Sami Zayn?
Again and again and again and again!
This isn't just a match, it's a fight. Every time these two step into the ring, they do deliver. But expect chaos, weapons, and a brutal ending. Maybe a ref stoppage. Maybe a sick KO powerbomb through an announce table. The real question is this the end? The final end between these two, or another chapter to continue on in the legacy of repeat matches of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh, come on!
Ultimately, we don't know where this match goes from here for both Owens and Zayn. We don't see how a storyline comes from this. Do you?
I don't know.
I like that.
I don't know.
That's nice.
I mean, really. If you think of it, whenever things don't go Kevin Owens' way, for example, right after the Royal Rumble with Cody Rhodes, Owens always picks a fight with Sami Zayn. It's like big brother beating on little brother. The only setup I see happening is Zayn becoming victorious and aligning with The Rock's corporate empire. Now, if Owens wins or loses, what is next? Honestly, what is next for Kevin Owens? Who does Owens have a program with? Anyone? Anyone at all? Especially for WrestleMania, does he go full unhinged and target a champion for a WrestleMania title shot? Fans, leave your comments below. Where do you think Kevin Owens goes from here? But the Wrestling Universe channel predicts Sammy winning this match only because if they decide to align him with The Rock would use Sami Zayn as an example to basically beat the crap out of in front of Cody Rhodes. It's the Women's Elimination Chamber match. We have Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. What a stacked Women's Elimination Chamber match we will have. This is going to be an interesting Women's Elimination Chamber, as plenty of possible programs can come out of this match for Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship match. The real question is, do we pick safe or do we pick risky? Let's break it down for each of the competitors. Let's start with Bianca Belair. WWE loves big moments, and Bianca vs. Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 41 feels inevitable. It's honestly the safe bet. We've never had Ripley vs. Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, and both women have been dominant. Both are powerhouses. This would be a straight up athletic war that could steal the show. Long-term storytelling, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair have always been compared to each other since their days in NXT. Now is the time for a real rivalry to start. Let's move on to Bayley. Bayley has never faced Rhea Ripley one-on-one in a major match like WrestleMania, and honestly, this isn't enough to allow us to pick Bayley to win. And going forward to Naomi, even though it would be a nice surprise, we can see more of Naomi being eliminated by Bianca Belair, causing a rift or a fallout between the two. What about Roxanne Perez? We can see this match being her breakout performance. Even if she doesn't win, she's going to prove she belongs. WWE has been pushing Roxanne as the future, and this could be her breakout moment. She's young, she's fast, and technical, a completely different style than Rhea Ripley. If Roxanne Perez wins, this could be a David vs. Goliath story, with Perez proving she belongs. We could see Rhea Ripley bullying Roxanne, calling her too young and not ready. Roxanne has to prove herself by defeating bigger and stronger opponents, leading to Mania. But let's go with our wild card option. And that wild card option goes to none other than Alexa Bliss. Yes, Alexa Bliss. She's back, she's creepy, and she might have mind games up her sleeve. Alexa and Rhea have unfinished business from when Alexa was still under Bray Wyatt's influence. If Alexa brings back her darker persona, it could be a mind games heavy feud against Rhea Ripley's brute force. A fresh matchup that hasn't happened on a big stage yet. And finally, there's Liv Morgan. Can we see another match between these two women? Absolutely, but maybe not right now.
What you talking about, Willis?
With Liv being one half of the women's tag team champions with Raquel Rodriguez, we don't expect another match between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley for a little bit. So the Wrestling Universe channel is actually torn in this Women's Elimination Chamber match. The safe bet, We picked Bianca Belair to win, but it would be nice if our wild card pick, Alexa Bliss, wins instead. We're moving on to the men's Elimination Chamber match. The competitors, John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and Seth Rollins. The winner of this match will challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41. Let's break down the potential outcomes and what each scenario means for WrestleMania. First and foremost, let's immediately eliminate Damian Priest. Why? Remember, we are talking against Cody Rhodes for the title, biggest stage, and with the final boss storyline, the notion of Priest winning makes more sense for a singles match against Drew McIntyre instead of with Cody.
Bye-bye, bitch.
No offense to Damian Priest fans out there. And speaking about Drew McIntyre, Drew never got his proper WrestleMania moment, and a Cody Rhodes McIntyre match would be a hard-hitting war. I do remember seeing on social media when McIntyre re-signed with WWE and received a sword from The Rock. Could they use that for McIntyre to join the corporate empire? Maybe, but still, since the Royal Rumble, we think fans are wanting a good battle between McIntyre and Damian Priest. The biggest shock factor would have to go to Logan Paul winning the Elimination Chamber, proving that once and for all, money talks.
And everyone has a price.
Especially for a major sponsor within WWE. Honestly, two different styles between Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes, and that makes even less sense, especially for WrestleMania. So where do we go from there? There's only 3 left. Let's just break it down. Seth Rollins. Yes, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes have history. Cody beat Rollins 3 times in 2022. But do we see Seth getting another shot? No.
Nuts. Nuts.
Because he still has unfinished business with our next competitor, CM Punk. Does CM Punk get his WrestleMania main event opportunity? Do we get to see the best in the world versus the American Nightmare in a dream match for the WWE Championship?
Gimme, I need, gimme.
CM Punk is really the safe bet if you think about it. Punk and Cody have never had a major singles feud in WWE. This would feel fresh and personal, but not as personal as Seth Rollins and, for that matter, the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
After that Royal Rumble situation, having these 3 compete in a triple threat match would be fire. So don't be surprised to see Roman a part of the updated Canadian Screwjob, where both CM Punk and Seth Rollins are eliminated from the chamber match and the fans get the greatest triple threat match at WrestleMania 41. This leads to our wild card, and I think fans, you know where this is going. John Cena. As we know, Cena is tied with Ric Flair at 16 world titles. Even though many believe he deserves it, we hope he doesn't break it. If John Cena wins that Elimination Chamber after eliminating Logan Paul, this means Cena's getting a chance at making history. John Cena vs. Cody Rhodes is a true passing the torch moment, a showdown between 2 eras. But the best part about this wild card is the final boss, The Rock. This is the moment, wrestling fans, where we finally see John Cena turn heel.
You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
And after interfering in the match at last year's WrestleMania, Cena could say, without him being involved, Cody Rhodes wouldn't be champion. Either way, the Wrestling Universe channel predicts the winner for the men's Elimination Chamber match to be none other than John Cena. We are moving on to the final part of the Elimination Chamber, Cody Rhodes answers The Rock. And simply put, the easiest prediction is that Cody says no to The Rock, but it will cost him everything. The Rock isn't here to be Cody's mentor. He's here to take the WWE Championship. And we believe at the Wrestling Universe channel that both nights at WrestleMania 41, we will see for the first time ever the WWE Championship defended twice.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Night 1, we will see Cody Rhodes defend the title against the winner of the Elimination Chamber, which we did say will be John Cena. And we expect Cody Rhodes to beat John Cena. And then face The Rock, the final boss, on night 2, where Cody Rhodes will lose the WWE Championship to the final boss. This will cause Cody Rhodes to struggle for an entire year until WrestleMania 42, where he wins back the WWE Championship from The Rock. That's our predictions for Theory Elimination Chamber. Is Bianca Belair the safe bet to win the Women's Elimination Chamber? Will Charlotte Flair cost a victory for Tiffany Stratton? Do we see CM Punk main eventing WrestleMania or facing both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Does The Rock finally turn John Cena full-blown heel and create a nightmare WrestleMania for Cody Rhodes? Let us know your thoughts and comments below. As always, we appreciate and thank you all for taking the time to be a part of our episode here on the Wrestling Universe channel. Please let us know how we did, or if you have anything you would like to contribute to this episode, we would love to hear your feedback. And you know the drill. Follow us on all of our social platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify, and we look forward to the next episode. We hope you enjoy the Elimination Chamber as we cruise down the road to WrestleMania 41. Take care, wrestling fans.